everybody, and welcome to Senior Happenings. My name is Tricia Ayers, and I will be your host for this part of our showtime today. Today we are talking about all things senior, but specifically about our wonderful Senior Expo that is happening Thursday, April the 20th from 9 to 1 p.m. at St. Bernard Church in Bella Vista. We have 2 a year, and we love all of our seniors coming out and taking advantage of all those wonderful resources that we have in our community and also a little bit out of our community, because it's good to know what's going on. So my two guests today are part of our Platinum sponsorship, and we are so happy to have them. My first guest is Kylie Lowry, and she is Director of Sales and Marketing for Village on the Park and have 2 locations in Bentonville and Rogers. Welcome to the show, Kylie.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Can you just please, I'll be with you in a minute, and I'll be with you. Can you tell us a little bit about what Village of the Park is for anybody who maybe does not know?
Yeah, so we are a senior living community retirement. So we have independent living neighborhoods, mainly for, independent living. And then we have assisted and a secured memory care unit as well. So we provide a lot of different services that are available to meet the needs of those seniors that are looking into those options. So.
In 2 locations?
Yes, 2 locations, one in Bentonville off of Regional Airport Road, and then one in Rogers off of Laurel Avenue.
Okay. So. All right, and then we're going to move over. Our other Platinum guest sponsor is Andie Montgomery, and she is a registered dietitian for Enhanced Healthcare of the Ozarks. That's a long title.
It is.
Welcome to the show, Andie.
Yeah, happy
and
to be here.
You're a registered dietitian. Tell us a little bit about Enhanced Healthcare and what they do there.
So we are a holistic health and wellness clinic. We just opened up our Rogers location about a year ago, but a large population of our patients are seniors, and so we're really excited to be a part of this event. But we offer just holistic services, and so we have nurse practitioners that really work a lot with managing chronic pain and neuropathy. We offer behavioral health services in our clinic. I work specifically with diabetes education, hypertension education, and just general healthy eating. But we have a lot of different services that's really just so we can offer the most individualized healthcare plan for each of our patients. So.
Do people generally come with maybe one issue, chronic pain or something else, and then are introduced to everything else?
Sometimes they've got a lot of different things going on, but instead of throwing another medication onto the list, we kind of work with them to find natural solutions and really target the root of the problem so that they can just feel better and their quality of life can just be improved.
Right. Quality of life, I like that. We love quality of life, and that's kind of what you strive for.
We do.
At Village on the Park,
yes.
You definitely have quality of life.
Yes, we do.
I have one question. Well, I have many questions. When you said independent, assisted, and memory care, walk us through with assisted, because that can be tricky as to when you need assisted and what kind of things are offered in assisted.
Right. So somebody independently can live in our assisted living. And so we want them to age in place. So our community is set up as they can transition throughout. So say they start off in independent living and they might need minimal care, maybe some standby assistance or help with bathing or anything like that. They can transition into our assisted living, and we are a level 2. So what that means is we can provide care up to where skilled is needed. So, and then we also have a secured memory care. So if that is ever needed in the future, we can provide that.
Okay. Yeah. And nurses on duty?
We have 24/7 nursing care and care staff available.
Oh, that's very important.
It's very important.
And that's something that people need to look at, because sometimes that's
Yeah.
not offered. There are many different things in communities, and you should look at all of that.
Oh, yeah. And even if it's just maybe they might not need care, but if something happens in the middle of the night, or we have that on hand and on staff for them to make the right decisions if they need whatever they need.
Right. Right. So. Andie, registered dietitian. I love that.
I do too.
So you said you dealt with diabetes and hypertension. Yes. So those are the clients that come to you? Do you ever have the regular old, I got 30 pounds, I need to move, and
Of course,
I'm not doing a good job?
Of course, yeah. And we strive to just help you feel good, and weight is a result of that. So a lot of the time that is one of the goals, but really it's just to help you feel healthy and get your energy improved and your activity up, and so then you kind of can watch the weight, as a result of that, no matter what the goal is.
So you try and hold people accountable?
Yes, we're a big accountable team, and kind of get you set up to where you can even have accountability outside of our clinic. Helps make sure you have friends and family around you that are helping you make good decisions too.
And for the people at home, what are a couple of things that they could change right now which would make a difference?
I think an easy one is just focusing on color. The more we can get fruits and vegetables onto our plate, the more we're fueling our body with the right nutrients, and so that just helps our brains and our muscles as we age. It keeps us strong, and so that's a simple way that you can kind of change your intake to help your body.
It is hard to break a habit, though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's very hard. My husband is from Oklahoma, but so he grew up with catfish and hush puppies and and when you get to a certain age, you kind of go, well, you know what, I can just do that because
Been doing it for a while.
Right.
You know, that root beer float looks good, let's get it. So I think it's hard as you age to do that.
Right, and we just hopefully set you up with the accountability, but also put you in, help you find community where you can live with people that are also gonna keep you accountable and hopefully help make decisions along the way, like you help each other as you are making your plate at lunch or dinner.
So talking about yummy food and maybe not the root beer float, our lunch sponsor for the Senior Expo, and have been for quite a few years now, and we do thank Kylie for that, is a Village on the Park.
It is always a hit to be the lunch sponsor.
Oh my goodness.
They look forward to that every year. They come back and they're like, oh, we love this. We love it so much. And we're happy to provide, you know.
We're doing hot dogs
We
again.
are doing hot dogs, chips, waters, you name it. All the fixins. So.
I snuck away a couple of times from my table to come
They're good. I don't know. There's something about them, but they're good. I don't know.
And you're cooking them on the grill outside.
We are. Yep. Yes, we are. We're going to be set up right outside the building. So.
Yes, so we can smell that delicious food.
Oh, yeah.
If we move into Village on the Park, though, what kind of cuisine can we?
So, so just so you know, I eat there almost every day, and I have to have a set meal plan and everything too. So, and they have a wide variety of food. So we will always have 2 different meal options for, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And breakfast has a lot of variety as well. But we also have an everyday menu. So if something that they don't see that they like, that's the special that day, they have the options of, burgers, salads, anything you think of, it's on there. And they get breakfast all day. I mean, you name it.
But do you do special dietary?
Yes, so we also have a dietitian on staff that works with our culinary department. So they make sure that it's all about, the calories, the protein, all the nutrients that they're getting that they're supposed to be getting. So yes.
Because I think that's some of the things too that some people want to age in place, and that's great, and there are many resources for people who age in place, but there are resources to go and get the help they need. But one of the benefits of community, wherever you move, is that you're going to eat correctly, and then socialization too.
Well, food is a big deal when it comes to senior living.
Yes.
Like, it is a huge deal. So that's why we offer, if someone wants to come by for a visit, come by for breakfast and coffee, or come by for lunch, have a meal on us, and while you get to see the whole community. And the social aspect also is a huge deal. A lot of times we have people coming to us just wanting that community aspect. So we have 3 life enrichment directors. We have 1 for independent living, 1 for assisted living, and 1 for our memory care unit. And they all work together as well in doing our events and everything. So they make sure to have events throughout the entire day, the month, everything. So
talk a little bit about the independent cottages. I know when they were first built, the first location, we got to tour, and there was granite everywhere and 2 bedrooms.
They're beautiful. I would live in one. They're so beautiful. And what's great about them is that they're all inclusive. So your cable, your Wi-Fi, all your utilities, your transportation. We also provide a 24-hour response pendant too. So even though that they are independent, but we still want to be there for them. We want to keep them safe. So if something were to ever happen in the middle of the night and they can pull their bathroom alarm, or they have that pendant, our nurse will come over and check on them just to see what they can do for them. But I mean, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, an attached attached garage, and then you have the patios in the front and back, the clubhouse located in the middle, and that's where meals and activities are held as well. So it's great. It is
I
really
always
great.
thought that would be really good for people who are still loving to travel and get out there, because you can just lock it up and you are safe and secure. Somebody knows you're going to be back, but you don't have to worry about maintenance or
You don't even
anything.
have to change a light bulb.
No.
We'll do that.
And how old do you have to be?
62 and up.
62. Okay. Nearly there, not quite. Not quite. So, Andie, tell us some more about enhanced healthcare and what they do. You said the neuropathy, I know that's a big deal.
Right.
And the pain management. I remember when I toured Leah, your CEO and kind of head person there, talked about pain management and the fact that you were trying to get away from people using opioids. There were different things that people could. So that's amazing. What other things do you do there?
Yeah, so we just launched, behavioral health is a huge part of our clinic too, and that's growing, and especially for seniors, as you age, we don't even realize how big of a piece that plays, and so that's been a huge part of our clinic. But Leah just does a great job of looking at your story and helping you solve problems and help you feel better. Her background is being an ER nurse, but now she's a nurse practitioner, and I think she's just seen how medication can cause a lot of problems and lead to just more problems on top of the original problem. And so her heart behind this whole clinic is just helping you feel good in the most natural, simple way possible.
Do you always meet with her first? Is she kind of like the first person? Unless you're coming specifically for dietary needs.
Right. Most people go through our nurse practitioners. We have one other nurse practitioner on board who is seeing a lot of patients now too, and she actually works in assisted livings, and so she has a lot of experience working with seniors and kind of splits her time between going to assisted livings and then being in our clinic and seeing people in Rogers. And so, we just have a good team of people who work really well with seniors.
And what's your background before coming to
I-
enhanced healthcare?
Right. I graduated from a University of Central Arkansas from my master's program last August, and so joined the team and just have a heart for teaching people and walking people through education, but also just making it realistic, making goals that make sense and are actually attainable instead of setting up a whole new diet that just doesn't make sense for where you're at in life. And so kind of a new grad, but have loved where I'm at.
And do you see all age groups? You see pretty much all age groups
Pretty
there.
much all age groups. Yep, I see
18 and up?
Yep, pretty much as young as 18 and as old as you can think. So lots of.
Who has been your
of
oldest
variety.
client so far?
I would say maybe like 82,
Okay.
mid-80s, I think.
Okay.
So
good.
mhm,
That's good.
Yeah.
People should
definitely.
always be open to change.
Right.
And to doing better and seeking out help. Who's your oldest? A resident.
We have a 104-year-old.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
and she is still very mobile, and comes down to our meals and the activities and everything. So she's amazing. She
That
really
is amazing.
She's
awesome.
great.
104.
Yeah, 62 to 104
I
right
love
now.
it. I love it. Maybe she'll come to the Senior Expo.
Right?
We can meet
Yeah.
her.
Yes.
We can meet her.
We'll see what she says.
So we're talking about the Senior Expo and all the great resources. We also had another platinum sponsor. He wasn't able to be here today, but his name is Mark Henline, and he is with Wells Fargo Advisors. So definitely come along and get your financial needs if you need that. We also have the Bella Vista Police Department will be there, and the fire department as normal. We love that they're there, and there are many programs that are offered in Bella Vista. They have a information and a contact program where if you're a senior living by yourself, if you want a phone call each morning just to make sure things are going okay, they provide that. They also have, I think the fire department provides, you can have a lockbox on the front of your door with a key, so if there's any emergency, they don't have to knock down the door. They can just use the key, which I'm sure the homeowner really appreciates. We also have many in-home healthcare companies. The VA is going to be there. We always appreciate them and all the information that they bring. We have just hospitals and rehab hospitals, elder law, of course, hearing, which I hope I'm not near them because I don't want to take a hearing test and find out. Blue Cross Blue Shield is going to be there. They're always good for the goodies.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of goodies there.
I think they had dog bowls last time.
Did they
like
really?
The collapsible dog bowls. I think it was
And our own Bella Vista Community Television is going to be there too. So you can come and see all the wonderful things that Bella Vista Community TV does. And if you're able to volunteer, we're always looking for volunteers here. And it's fun behind the camera. There's a lot of shenanigans that happen that you don't see, which we really appreciate. Circle of Life, Hospice, always wonderful to see them there. Maybe some behavioral health, just a lot of different resources that we want to present to you if you're in our community. Come, ask questions, get those goodies. We have door prizes too. Andie, I don't know whether you came. Did you come to the last one?
I was at the last one.
Somebody made cookies for your table.
Yes.
You were giving away homemade cookies.
Oh, yeah. Which, coming from the dietitian. But hey, balance, that's perfect too. So.
That was amazing. Your table was just a few down, and everybody was congregating. And I'm like, what is going on there?
There's so many things.
So many things.
So many.
And somebody had pie. I remember pie.
Yes.
Why do I always remember the
Because it's good.
food stuff?
Full of sweetness.
The food stuff and all the wonderful giveaways. What do you generally bring to your
We
table?
bring like a lot of like swag materials, so a lot of like pins. We are gonna have the cutest little tissue boxes.
Oh, okay.
And they'll have some really neat puns on them. So
heard it
tissue
here,
puns.
folks.
So you'll just have to wait and see.
Always good swag.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
Always good swag. And we are at St. Bernard's Church. Obviously, Reardon Hall is closed for, they gutted it, and it's going to be amazing when they open it up. I'm not quite sure when that's going to open, but right now we're at St. Bernard's, and we are very appreciative for them letting us use that space. It was a great space and lots of room for everybody. We also, I think the fire department was there giving COVID booster shots last time, so we may see if they can come do that. And Walgreens was there giving flu shots. We won't have that this time because we're not in flu season, but hopefully they'll pop back in. And if anybody has something that they would like to see at the Expo, just reach out to us. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you can subscribe to all of our wonderful educational videos, and just let us know what you want to see, because sometimes when we're in it, we don't know all the things that you want to see at the Expo, and we'd be happy to go out there and try and find it for you. We'll try and find those tables. So Kylie, do you have any events going on?
We do.
Okay.
We do have some events. So on April 6th, we are having an excellent Easter extravaganza, and this is open to the public. So it is going to be on April 6th from 3 to 5. The Easter egg hunt is at 4 p.m. There will be a bouncy house, there will be an egg dyeing station, and then the Easter egg hunt as well. And then we're also providing food too. So come out, bring your grandbabies, bring your nieces, nephews, kids, everybody. Just come by, have a good time. And then we're also doing a pretzel drive. So throughout the year, we always we have a goal, and we try to raise money for Alzheimer's Association and the Walk to End Alzheimer's in Northwest Arkansas. And that's something that is very dear to our hearts because we see so many seniors affected with Alzheimer's and dementia. So throughout these events throughout the year, you'll see we do a lot of either auctions or raffles or Dress My Table event. But April 26th, also from 2 to 5, we're doing a pretzel drive, and all proceeds will benefit Alzheimer's Association and the Walk to End Alzheimer's in Northwest Arkansas.
Excellent.
So you can buy a pretzel for $2 for one or 3 for $5. And they come with a drink and then cheese and mustard as well. So
Fun.
yeah,
Let's
April
mark that
26th.
down. Andie, any events going on for you guys?
Yeah, we're excited about this event. We also are going to be at the Rogers Senior Center, Wellness Center, and so just meeting more of the community there. We're just excited to get to know more of our senior community and tell them about what we have at our clinic.
Yeah, if you're a member of the Rogers Wellness, the week before, I think on that Friday, 14th, they're having their expo. They have 2 a year also. big event. Lots and lots of vendors come out and get those resources. It's Expo season. I love it. April is Expo season. Well, ladies, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being platinum sponsors. You know, the funds that we raise go to a nonprofit in our area, which we haven't picked yet. So, but all the proceeds go to a nonprofit. So we appreciate that. We appreciate you. Please subscribe to our channel. I love it. Senior Happenings, and give us some comments. We'd love that. And we will see you next month and probably give you an update on how the expo went. Maybe some photos. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.